Hi all, how about a video about socialization? Well, what exactly is socialization? Socialization of reptiles might sound a little different. Let's say socialization of your dog, of a cat, of a hamster. But essentially, what socialization is causing the animal to actually trust you and not fear you. And when it trusts you and doesn't fear you, it doesn't use defensive behavior. So with a little lizard like this, straight out of the egg, today's their birthday, and straight out of the egg, these guys can actually bite you. And they have a good little bite, and they have teeth, and they'll make me bleed. So I'm looking at something right here. So this bin is, excuse my camera, this bin is full of animals that are many generations removed, and these guys are super social. They make great captives, and I know this bloodline, so that's one of my bloodlines that is consistently wonderful. So these are some gurus. Here's a nice albino, so that's very, very sweet. And these guys, so we start socialization from the very beginning. So if it's baby dwarf caiman, it's anything, snakes, whatever. And what we're doing is we're having small episodes with them where they can kind of, they get touched, they get a chance to think, because what we're trying to do is activate those brains. Get those little brains working. See this guy's little claws. I don't like that. It's in his ear. It's right off the bat. Get that out of there. I don't want you to get hurt. But look at this. Okay, so what I'm doing, petting them. There we go. So remember, so when this is happening, what's happening right now is they're recording. They're recording this information, so nothing bad. So you'll put them down, try to get so they don't just get frantic. They don't feel like they have to escape to save their life. Because remember, we're convincing them and we're teaching them that we're not monsters, even though I'm very much a monster. But I have to convince this little guy that I'm not a monster. And these little episodes, these little short episodes are recorded, and these are called threads of trust. And each one of these little threads is now the basis of how this animal is viewing humanity, myself included. And so I'll just keep doing things, and we pick them up. Here at New England Reptile, it's a daily occurrence with our monitors. There's always interaction going on. And it's very important. Okay, we saw the thing with the tongue, where it licks down the side of the mouth. That's a really good sign. That's like when the animal becomes comfortable and it kind of like downloads information. So sometimes I can just pet these guys and they'll turn around and want to bite me. All right, so this looks really easy, right? Oh, Kev, these look great. They're sweet. They're not trying to murder us. Well, I have another bloodline. So this bloodline is my guru. I call it guru, but the guru stuff, and these guys are fantastic. They're definitely a smaller, growing Salvatore, and I'm definitely working on wanting to create smaller lineage. And I think that's really important. When you have an animal that sometimes stands like that, sometimes they get kind of freaked out. But see this right here? Really good. Doesn't mind. And this is just me. I've been interacting with these guys a little bit, and I've made great success. You can always have a rotten apple in the group, and sometimes they don't want to believe you, they don't want to whatever, but I think we have really good, sweet animals. Okay. Wonderful. You're just wonderful, outgoing, wants to engage, trusting. So it's just kind of like, oh, what's going on? Oh, they were standing up tall. There's so many things I can teach you about socialization, but I'm just going to go over some of the things. But we have these nice babies that are born. Now I want to talk about another batch of babies from a different bloodline. This is a bloodline that I'm working on making smaller water monitors. And you got to start somewhere. Now we got these guys. I'm gonna put this guy away. All right, look, you know, they look kind of similar, right? Yeah, they look so sweet and innocent. And they're cold right now. So this is good. All right, so see that right there? That's good. And then we're gonna go over and mess with you. So they're all sitting in a nice, cool, So what I'm trying to show you, there's a definitive difference in these guys. So we got the brain working. These guys bite. So I'll show you in another video clip what they do right off the bat. So I've been kind of monkeying around with them, and these guys are very nervous, very wary of me. But I actually have to watch myself so I don't get bit. Like this guy right here. He will bite me. He'll just push against me. But I'm going to win it over just by touching. Now, I'm going to include another clip, right, of just me when I was first kind of interacting with these guys. And you can see that I'm making gains. And the trick is, you know, you don't want to incessantly push yourself. You I do want to work with the brains. So a lot of times when I'm touching them, I'm holding them like this, and then they kind of go into this freeze thing. So what I want to do is I want to get the brain working. So what I'm going to start doing is I start petting them. And when I pet them, I think that initiates that brain, so the camera to start rolling. Not a lot of tongue flicking. So this animal is super, just very wary, very kind of geeked out. It's literally doesn't want to interact with the world. So you see this guy just not doing anything, right? So if I go like this guy, let's see what he does. Okay, sorry about my camera. Okay, so big long tongue flick. See how he's holding his head kind of high? He's just taking it in. I'm confident. He's already kind of starting to figure out I'm not a monster. A lot of tongue flicking. Very, just the positioning of the body. I have no worries about being bit. So very, very good. So we'll just grab another one arbitrarily. Just look at you. Okay, so this is the petting. Great. Now let's go back. Sometimes you get them on you and it's hard to get them off. So let's see what you're doing. You're nice and active. So they were really biting me before. I'm just gonna keep, so even these short little interactions. So we're gonna note this kind of behavior. We'll also see it from tegus. Tegus, when they're first born, they're just very crazy wiry, and they'll kind of freak out. Baby cyclora, so like rhino iguanas and stuff, frantic, because they know that there's lots of predators in the world, and these predators can be their demise. Oh wow, we've made some really good gains. So you will see this video. I'll probably stop here so you can see what I'm talking about, because, oh, there we go. All right, so see there? That means I'm afraid of you. So nature says I can whip and I can bite. So he was just standoffish, kind of worried. Much better. I'm doing so much better. Yeah, this is going to be a smaller growing line, very, very small, less eggs, all of that. This guy's a little worried. His body behavior is very different. Backing up, just super interesting. Okay. So this is all the beginning threads of trust. Okay. So bear with me on the next clip that I'm going to throw in here. It's just, I was just filming these when they first hatched, and I want to show the difference of these guys. All right, we'll go to that one. Whoa. Come here. I want to touch you. Come here. Oh, goodness gracious. Just help. Look at that. Look, what are you doing? Hey. All right. Ow! I just want to touch you because you're cute. It's like, you. Oh, no. He wants to bite. Ah! Now, these guys are just lovely. We just love you. Oh, albinos are always lovely, too. But, all right. How nice you guys are. Gosh, these are going to just be awesome. Look at you. Look at that little face recognition. I'm so wonderful. Doo-doo-doo. How about you? And you. And this is how we start. We just socialize our water monitors. That's gonna be so pretty. Kick butt. And then we have that. Look at that. Here, can you take those? All right. I just want to touch you. But why? I play guitar. I don't want to get bit on the finger. No. All right, here you go. Ready? Ow! Ooh! Ooh! So this is actually because so these guys are just born. So these two clutches, just born, and these just come from a different blood. It's a new bloodline that I'm working on. These are going to be really small, but out of the egg, murder it. No. Okay, we don't do that. So, come on, guys. Oh, well, look at that. So cute. You guys. You can see the difference. Different bloodlines. How many generations removed from the wild? Many. Not so much. All right. Come on. All right, I got to deal with these guys. Say goodbye. So I'm going to show you an example. So now we get these socialized little monsters, little just monkeys, as Brian would say. You're just so wonderful. And these guys are just dying for attention. And they're going to come up and they're going to go up on my shoulder. And this is what it's all about. And you guys just ate. How about you? Hi, baby. And just positive reinforcement. You guys are going to sit on my shoulder. Come here. So this is hypocelebensis. Smaller growing. But see that? Lovely, just confident, wonderful. And this is what we're after. Just this kind of relationship. Look at that. You're wonderful. And these guys are getting interacted with every day, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create very, very sweet social animals. So every single day we're doing all sorts of interactions, and they love people. Yes, even you, your little head. I know. Hi. See, that's finger on the camera. Hello. Hello. Nothing is sacred. Just petting. Just wonderful. So I've been breeding water monitors since 1999, and I'm getting like 6 generations removed from the wild. My hands are always so beat up. I get scratched and too much bleach all over my hands. But come here. So I'm very much into the psychology of these little guys. So you can make these big, wonderful monitors that are up. There's a little side tongue thing. Just wonderful. All right, you got to go in here. We're going to go look at somebody bigger. All right, so this is what it's all about. This big beast. I love you. Hi, my wonderfulness. I love you. You're the best in the whole world. Roar. So this is a big albino water monitor. He's one of my babies. And he just loves attention. It's puppy dog time. Yeah, to me it's kind of like a lizard dog. And he just very trusting, very socialized, because there are ways to win over the hearts of these creatures, even though, contrary to what many people would think, that's a reptile. They don't have brains, they don't have personalities, they don't have desires, and they don't appreciate things. Well, they do. And one of my purposes on this planet is to look at these animals and understand them, and kind of get other people maybe to reconsider them. And you're just awesome. Just absolutely. Yes. Yes. See, I could just sit here. Oh, I know. What was that? Oh. What's going on? Let's see. I know. What was that? I just woke him up. Well, anyways, so this is definitely bubblegum, but a little bit of socialization. So remember, we'll double back around the purpose. So socialization is kind of like another way of making something friendly. And yes, they are indeed wild animals, and there's ways around, but when you experience somebody that really knows a creature and is versed, sometimes they can show you different ways to actually reach the brain, and that's what I'm kind of about. So with these guys, it's causing them to not fear you, to trust you. Then they go into, their thinking mode. Remember, they live in modes, and I go all about modes. Thinking mode is what we want. This is where they don't want to bite you. They want attention. They want to interact with you. That they love to interact with you. Like this guy, he absolutely adores us. And there's a whole bunch of things that I do to build this relationship. I'll go and peel skin when he's shedding, doing all this. So he learns that nothing is sacred. I will do whatever. And he is just super confident. He's super just sweet. And what we're going to say, he's friendly. As always, please like and subscribe. Remember, your interest in my channel is what causes me to do these videos. And keep with your suggestions too. I'm seeing some different things. You want a Tegu video, We can talk about socialization. Are you hiding on me? Because you're so cute. All right, guys. I hope, as always, you're enjoying. Look at this. This is just all. I want attention. He's trapped under this thing. Come over here. You gonna come out here? He's trying to figure out how to do it. He'll usually go over into his tub. You're so lovely. All right. Thor, we have to say goodbye. Say goodbye, guys.